So far, you have encountered some basic core components of React Native, such as view, text, and scroll view. You explored examples of styling each of these components, but all the styling was done within rendering of the component. This can make the code harder to read because all the styling is lumped together with the rest of the code. Fortunately, React Native provides a solution to this. In this video, you will learn about the StyleSheet API, which you can use to extract styles from the component's render, keeping all the styles together. Inline styling is when you keep all the styles within the component's render. As your application grows, this method of inline styling can get unmanageable very quickly, and the code is harder to read. Let's examine an example in which a text component is inside of a view and different styling is applied to both. The code is intertwined with the styling to the point that it is hard to make sense of what is going on. It seems almost like a cobweb of styles mixed with code. However, if you keep the component code and the styling for the components separate, you will have a cleaner code that is easier to read and understand. And you can do that using the StyleSheet API. React Native provides StyleSheet, which is an API that is very similar to CSS style sheets. The StyleSheet API allows you to move styles away from the component's render. Creating styles using the style sheet keeps all the styles together, making it easier to understand. Let's explore an example style sheet that contains two styles. The first style defined in the code is named container, which will be used for the parent-level view within the component. Flex1 has been added, which means the view is going to occupy all the available space on the screen. There is also some padding, a margin at the top, and a background color of white. The next style that is defined is called the title. As the name suggests, this is the style that corresponds to the title, which is displayed using the text component. Now let's find out how this style is referenced within the component. Wow! The component is now much smaller, cleaner, and more readable. It is also easier to understand. There is a parent view, which wraps some text, and all the styles come from the style sheet which was defined earlier. And that is it. When the code is compiled on a mobile screen, it displays the text Little Lemon Restaurant and takes the styles that were defined in the style sheet. By using style sheets, you have moved the styles out of the component rendering section, cleaned it up, and given each style a meaningful name. Once these styles are defined, you can reuse them if needed, instead of redefining them. Always keep the styles close to the component within the same file. That way you can quickly reference the style for that component. If you were to define global styles for your app that will be used across several components, then you can move the global styles to a separate file which will be referenced by many components. It's a much cleaner and easier way of doing things. In this video, you have learned how to extract styles using the style sheet. You are now aware of the benefits of using style sheets, such as improved code readability, separation of concerns, and meaningful naming of styles.